weekend, Liv and I packed up the bikes, some cameras, our dog boots, and all of our camping gear to head out to a spot right outside Austin, Texas called Pace Bend Park. So the plan for the weekend was to obviously do some camping, to cook up some food, to go on a little bit of a bike ride, and of course, take some photos along the way. After arriving at the campsite and cooking up some food, we decided that it was time to go for a little bit of a bike ride. So ever since Liv and I started dating, we've been going on bike rides together all the time. And when we got boots 4 or 5 months ago, we needed to figure out a way to get her to ride bikes with us, which isn't all that easy with a dog. But right away when we got her, right around 10 weeks of age, we started training her to ride with us in a backpack. And now that we've done that, it's become her favorite thing in the world. So recently, we've been going on bike rides together more often than ever. In fact, it's become one of my main forms of transportation for photography in general. Just in the past 10 or so days since the last video I uploaded, we went on a trip up to Georgetown, did a bike ride with Boots, and then we were also able to go out to the Formula One track, Circuit of the Americas here in Austin, ride our bikes around the track during one of their bike nights and take some photos there as well. The way that I've figured out works the best for this is to get a lightweight, low profile camera like this one. But you could really do this with any camera, like an X100 or any Fuji. I've done this with my Fuji cameras in the past. Lightweight camera, low profile so the lens isn't sticking out a ton, and then get a short strap like this one. So when you put this around your neck, it doesn't droop down towards your belly, it stays really, really close up towards your chest. And the important thing I think to take into account if you're wanting to go out and take pictures while riding bikes is you want a camera that has a decent manual focus ring. The reason I say that that's important is because it gives you the ability to zone focus. So with this, I can basically choose on the focus ring what distance I want to focus at. And oftentimes what I find myself doing is just guessing at the distance that I think my subject is going to be at. And typically my subject honestly is Liv riding her bike next to me, and just take photos like that without even looking at the screen. I'm oftentimes just shooting from the hip or shooting from my chest in order to get those shots.
Good morning, Boots.
After not getting a whole lot of sleep in the back of the car, we hung out by the campsite this morning, watched the sunrise, and eventually packed up the bikes and got ready to head home. All in all, I think it was a super successful weekend. Photography-wise, I think my favorite photos have to be the ones taken this morning at sunrise that you just saw, and then definitely the one that Liv took of me and Boots with her in the backpack and me about to get onto the bike. So in my last upload, I announced that I was building a community called The Everyday Photographer on a website called School. So since posting that video, we've had 37 people join the community, and the conversation is really picking up steam. What a lot of people are saying is that they recently haven't been posting a ton on social media just because of the lack of community and conversation generally on social media for photographers. On the other hand, on School, everybody is commenting on posts, asking questions, and overall just engaging with the community. So shout out this week to some of our top contributors, Tom Schmidt at number 1, Jeff Stevens at number 2, and Chris Bogart at number 3. So thank you guys for being the top 3 contributors to the community so far. We have some really awesome folks and some really talented photographers joining the community, and I'm really excited about where this thing is headed. Some of my favorite contributions to the community so far have to be these 2 photos from Tom and then these 2 photos from Chris, where both of them just do a phenomenal job playing with light and contrast in the scenes that they are taking photos of. Thank you guys both for being a part of this community. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. If you wanna join the Everyday Photographer community, I'm gonna have the link to that in the video description below. And also, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this video format. I'm getting back up to speed with YouTube right now, and I'm open to any feedback you've got. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.